work when you're not working.
But it's not really work when you can have, sometimes you have to multitask. So you see, I got this little one here. Say hi, Skylar.
Hey.
Got that one there. Then I also have this guy over here. Because we work so much, we're here working today. So I have this guy here.
Hey, good to see you. How was your trip to Jersey City? Did he go to Jersey City?
How was your trip to Jersey City?
Oh, it was good. It was good. It was good.
You didn't hit me up.
Oh, listen, I'm sorry, but I'll be there in a few more days. I'll make sure I do it next time.
All right, I'm here. I'm here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yandy, when is the restaurant?
Like we work, sometimes you got to bring the family along for the ride.
I know. Well, listen, when is the restaurant opening?
So we just had a meeting there today with the architect and with a couple of the other designers. We are looking for it to do something special within the next 3 to 4 weeks. So definitely by New Year's Eve, we should be counting the ball dropping from the restaurant.
Well, that's good. Let me know. I'll try to swing back through sometime between now.
Well, here's your invite officially. Everyone on this live, especially you, are officially invited to the grand opening of our restaurant.
So I was telling everybody before you came on that the people that are coming with us for this Fin Fest are the people who are not just famous, but people using their platforms to attract people to financial education and financial strategies and financial freedom. And when I came there, you shocked me because I didn't know you had my book.
You didn't know I had your book?
I did not know you had my book. No.
You know that I do my research, and not only do my research, I want to be fully equipped financially as well. So not only did I have the book prior to even, I believe I got your book before I met you, but I read it before we met up a second time.
I see. Well,
because you have some amazing information in there.
Well, you're using all of it. And the fact is, I really appreciate the fact that you're willing to use your platform and your success to attract people to our events. Because as you know, at our FinFest, we're not just talking about what people should do, but we're actually connecting people to those that can help them do it. Financing, mentoring, and the like.
Absolutely. And you're also giving real action for people to get out there and do it. I remember the last time I sat in and I was just listening at a panel, and I learned so much. We had so many amazing speakers. Then I got the chance to actually speak to some of the youth as well. But it was a great event. So anyone out there that wants some financial inspiration, that needs some financial education or entrepreneurship help, this is an amazing opportunity to learn and grow. And it's free, right?
It is free. It is free.
Yeah. And it's free.
It is free.
So they're asking, what's the name of the book?
Okay, the name of the book is Say Yes to No Debt. That's the blue cover, right?
Say Yes to Blue Debt. When he was here, I was like, I don't remember the name of your book, but you got a blue cover on your book. Right. You got a blue cover, some yellow writing. He was like, yep, that's my book.
I could believe Say Yes to No Debt. And the event is this Saturday, folks. It's free. We hit at 11 o'clock. You can go to dfree.com and register. I'm going to try to pin it to the top of the chat. But listen, people like Yandy are a blessing to our movement because we always have wonderful, famous people who understand the value of helping other people be successful too. And I love
Absolutely. But there's so many more people that are way more famous than me and way more influential than me that he's connected to. So I definitely think that you guys will learn a lot from it. You'll see some familiar faces. You've also talked to one of my friends, Jamila T. Davis, who is really awesome.
I love Jamila. I love Jamila. I didn't realize I love
Jamila too. That's my sister. And I don't know how many out there know what it means to hit rock bottom or go through some hard times, but she's the one that I found when she was serving a 12-year prison sentence. And I thought that I would help her and bless her life. In return, she completely blessed my life. She is now the director of my non-for-profit called EGL PUD, which stands for Partners Uplifting Our Daughters and Sons. It's actually EGL PUDs. We added an S to it because we couldn't leave out our boys. So it's Partners Uplifting Our Daughters and Sons. She came home and she said, I want to pay my debt to society. And literally, she got out there and started so many programs working with the youth. So we were doing events like once a month. She was like, I want to do something every day. So every single day, she really dedicates her life to doing an event. I show up as often I can, whether it's online or in person. But every single day, she's at a different high school or doing a different community event, just working with young people, making sure they don't go down the same road she went down. So she is amazing.
No, she is
But I want
amazing.
you
She
to say
blew
the
me away.
website one more time because it's not pinned. And people are asking, how can they come to the event? It's online, so no matter where you are, you can be there. It's dfree.com. The letter free.
Right. dfree.com.
.com, right?
That's right. Just go there and you can sign up for free.
So make sure you
now,
are.
Jamila, I didn't know you and Jamila worked together. But what I want to do with you and people like Jamila, we need to turn your story into a course so that people don't just get inspiration, but people can actually learn the principles and the steps. You know, tell the story about when you failed. That's what I didn't know. I didn't know that one of your business ventures failed.
Most of them did. Most of them failed first. But the key is when it fails, you don't stop. The key is when it fails, you look for an opportunity to find a way to do things differently. So I wouldn't actually say that it failed. I would say I was able to turn it into a learning experience. I mean, if we talk about the skincare line, for instance, you see, we have a full store. We have a full e-commerce business. We started out, I thought because I was on TV, it was going to be an amazing way to just sell out a product, that I was going to just break the internet because I'm on a TV show that got 4 million people viewing it a week. And I got over 3 million followers at the time. That's what I thought. No, it has nothing to do with that. My first day of releasing the skincare line was the same exact day that we aired it on TV, and it was my pop-up shop. They were airing me at a pop-up shop for Yale Skincare. And then I'm like, okay, the page is officially live. You saw it on the show. Babe, I got 3 sales. 3 sales, and it was probably 3 people that I knew my first night out. And I thought simply because I was on a show, that's what it was going to do. It was going to just sell off the shelves. That's not what happened. I had to truly put in the work, figure out how to make my potential customers, my potential clients understand that this was something that I really used and that really worked. And it wasn't until I got in front of that camera and danced with my daughter, danced with my son was in my face asking me for something that I'm ignoring because he sees that I'm on live, right? He's like tapping me and I'm trying to turn the camera so you guys don't see him.
No, we can see him.
Now you see the camera. But after me figuring that out, 1 sale, 2 sales, 10 sales, 20 sales. But prior to me even figuring that out, I had a whole line that I launched. And I think I told you this story. And I was so excited. I bought a bunch of products and got with this company that was white labeling it, right? If you don't know what white labeling it is, look it up. And I broke out. I was like, give me the papaya, give me the mango, give me the strawberry. Spent all my money and broke out. Okay. So I had to completely trash that line, completely trash it and start all over again. But all of these things taught me, you know what? Let me strip away the fancy smells. Let me strip away going through this agency that promised me they do this for real. Let me get with a chemist. Let me really get with a master esthetician and figure out what is it that we need, hear my problems, and deal with it like that. So now, 4 or 5 years later, we have a store. We're one of the leading, businesses that cater to melanin skin. We are doing really, really, really good. And we are projected in 2022, 23 to be in stores near you.
Yeah. And that's what I love about your story. Yandy, I can help people get access to capital. I can help people get a mentor in their business. I can help people fix their credit. And we're doing all of that on Saturday. But what I cannot do is to help people do the work. People have to do the work themselves.
Absolutely.
And people who think that you just popped up out of nowhere, I mean, you spent years and tens of thousands of dollars investing in your products, in your craft, in your style, and now your success is a result of the seeds that you've sown. Folks, you got to put in the work. Nobody
and let me tell you
works harder.
something.
Nobody
I
works harder
wasn't
than
rich.
you.
When I started this skincare line, I was not rich at all by any means. I wasn't doing bad, but I was not rich. But what I did do, I used credit to start this business. I used other people's money.
You used it the right way.
I didn't have to use my money to do it. Because and at that time, I was single. I was by myself. I wasn't single, but I was a single mom at the time. And I didn't want to put all my money out there and then have to figure out how I'm gonna feed my kids. How am I going to pay this mortgage? How am I going to? I didn't want to have those concerns. So I made sure that I protected my credit, and I was able to use credit to do a lot of the purchasing in the beginning.
Right.
So if it didn't work out, it could be like.
But listen, I saw you, I think yesterday, and you were doing something to promote other Black businesses in Atlanta. What was that?
Yeah, that's something that I love to do. There was a women's expo that I went to, and I always like to, there are always young entrepreneurs that are around me. So if you have a book, if you have a skincare line, if you have a hair line, it doesn't matter that I have all those things as well, because I'd rather see you on the shelf next to me than L'Oreal or Maybelline or some other brand. So I like to just shout them out, because sometimes, people have come to me like, oh, because you shouted me out, I was able to sell, 30 whatevers. So I always make it my business to shout out minority businesses. So even today, there's a business that I invested in called Bug Out. And I just shouted that out early, and I was like, y'all go, y'all. And it's a pesticide company to get rid of ants and roaches and all of that. So I'm like, y'all are always so quick to support Raid or some of these other huge conglomerate companies. But when you see a predominantly Black-owned business doing the same thing, and sometimes it works even better without all the harmful chemicals, I wanted to, I'm like all fired up on my Instagram, a couple of posts back, because I'm like, we have got to start supporting our own. Every other culture does it. We have to start spreading the information. We have to start lending our platform. We have to make sure that we're building all of us up. If you know about credit, teach me about credit. If you know about entrepreneurship, teach me. If you know about stocks and investing, we got to spread the information, because unfortunately, a lot of us weren't born into a family that knows about this. So when we get the information, we have to not just keep it in our family, but we have to teach other people in the community as well.
Well, that's not the only unfortunate thing. The other unfortunate thing is that a lot of people, when they get there themselves, they don't try to bring other people along, which is why I stick close to you.
You are so right.
You help bring other people along. Now, speaking of bringing other people along, because I know you got another appointment probably in the next 32 seconds. Speaking of bringing other people along, I need you to help me with something. You have 7 million. You have 7 million followers on Instagram. I have about 72. So I just for about 4 days, I just need to borrow some of your followers so I can make this event successful on Saturday. So you just lend me.
Absolutely. You let me know what you need.
I need you to lend me some of your 7 million followers. If you tell them,
it's 537 live with us right now. I bet throughout the course of this whole conversation, it's probably been over 10,000 or so. Please go follow. Follow his name at the top. Make sure you guys go follow him. He's going to give you all the information you need. All of it.
I will do that. I promise to do that. If you want to be successful,
if you want to be financially stable, you make sure you go follow him.
Now, you can unfollow me after a while, but at least I just want to borrow you for a few minutes, because Yandy is doing what I want to do where I want to do it, but she's also allowed me to teach her some things. So we're a team. She and her husband and I are committed to working together. I'm bringing FinFest to Atlanta next year, live.
Oh, yeah. Are you serious? You didn't tell me that.
Yes, ma'am. No, I'm not telling you now. We're going to have it live, and hey, son, isn't that great? And I've got a young rapper from Chicago who I think is going to be our headline artist, musician. I'm not going to call his name, but he's young and he's a rapper and
okay, don't tell no secrets.
I'm not going to tell him that. That's right.
What's his name? Hey, what's his name?
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Secret for now.
That's right. Just pray for the young rapper from Chicago.
But I
But
know.
listen, Yandy, thank you. Listen, thank you for the followers.
Can I tell?
Thank you for doing what you do.
But it's just a guess.
See, if you just
You see
keep
what you
doing what
started?
you, I know.
It's
Well,
little
listen.
dirt. He's from Chicago.
You see what you started? You're not supposed to blow. Quiet.
Yeah, I didn't know he was
Is
listening.
it?
Can you be quiet?
But
Is it little dirt?
Oh my goodness. I don't know. I need to go sit back and do some
Oh,
some homework to do.
no, but Mom.
And you know what? I'm gonna bring
I
him
need
to the
$8.
event.
I need $8.
Wait.
So, cause then she said I could go to the place.
You see, this is why. If you got kids out there, you know they are constant.
Well, my children are grown, thank God. But
He
that's
needs to
good.
learn. Can you help him, Dr. Swords, make his own money too?
No, I'm.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just use my mom's.
No, you can't do that. You
I
can't
have
use
to.
your mom's. No, you can't.
No, you have to start building your own empire. You need to start working.
I'm a kid.
I'm gonna tell you like the old folks used to say.
I mean 9. I'm 9.
I'm gonna tell you like the old folks used to say when we were coming up. They used to say, "Just send him to me for a week, and I'll straighten him out."
Oh, I can't wait. You just tell me which week you're available. He's
Come
getting
on,
sent on the way.
come on. You come stay with me
Can't
for
wait. We're
a
gonna
week.
wait for maybe Christmas break.
Yeah.
Christmas
maybe.
break, you're gonna spend it right over there at his house.
What about Thanksgiving?
He wants to come even sooner. Thanksgiving break. Okay.
Oh, that's
Thanksgiving
funny.
break. I'm sending him to you.